Hello friends, welcome once again to my presentation on research and statistics. Today we are looking at one of the factors that I did explain actually is important or essential when determining our sample size theoretically. I've explained the confidence level and the confidence interval. Today we look at the variability within our population. Now, the variability within a population is a measure of how widely spread the observations are within that population. We can describe this as a measure of dispersion. We can refer to this as an average of the distance from each observation or data point within a particular population to the mean, and then we square it. Now, in practical terms, the variability of a population is indicative of how widely spread or scattered the population within that the observation within that population is. The first step in calculating population variability is to find the mean or the average of that population. For instance, if we are to deal with, say, the age of men within a community, then we have to take information about the age of each of the men, and then we add them together and find the average. If it is the weight of college students, we add up the weight and then we find the average. Step 2 is to subtract this mean from each of the data or the observation. While step 3 is to square this difference, that is the difference between the mean and each observation. Now, when we square this difference, the values that are negative will be transformed to positive values. Now, step 4 is to add up this particular square, while step 5 is to find the average of these sums of square. Now, what we are going to get is called the population variance. Now, this population variance is actually the square of the deviation from our mean. Now, when we take the square root of this particular population variance, then we are going to obtain our standard deviation. Now, this concept of deviation is just to help us to understand how widely spread the data within that population is, and it is very important if we are to calculate accurately our population size so that we can have a representative population even for our sample. This is the much we are going to take in this edition. My name is still Felix Ayodele Oyeleya, and it's still Research and Statistics. Thanks for watching. I will see you again.